are going to make Napa Cabbage Kimchi. So as we all know, in Korea, they always have kimchi as their side dish. So it's actually very delicious. The spiciness of it, it's really good. Even me myself like eating kimchi. So today, I decided to make my own kimchi for dinner and for the next days. So let's get started. So for the ingredients, what we'll be needing are Napa cabbages. I have 2 Napa cabbages here. And then we have the onion leeks, radish, 2 carrots. I also have here the Asian chives. We also have the white onion, garlic, ginger. We also need rice flour, sugar, a lot of salt, fish sauce, and of course, our red pepper powder for kimchi. So this is what I'm going to use, the sempyeol. Okay, first we should prepare the Napa cabbages. What we'll be doing is we're going to remove this part because we don't want that one. There. Oops. And then just cut it into 2. Can just do like that, and then cut it also into 1/4. I really want this to be clean, so I have here water with salt, a lot of salt. Don't worry, we will be washing it later on. So just put it here. We just want to remove the unwanted things in the cabbage. Let's add that one there. There. And we'll be doing the same thing on the other one. Just remove the dirty part. I will be removing this one. There. Just make sure everything will be soaked in the water. So for this one, I'm gonna add water in it. So this is the Napa cabbage in the water with salt. We will just let it sit here for 10 minutes. While soaking the Napa cabbage in water with salt, we will be preparing the other ingredients. First, let's peel the radish. Remove this one. And also the end part of it. You can actually use a peeler to peel the radish, but for me, I'm kind of used to using knife. And then also peel the carrots. So for the radish, we will be cutting it into matchstick size, both the radish and the carrots. So I'll just cut it into thin slices first. So cut it like this. So it will be up to you if you want it thinner or thicker than this one. So for me, I like it this way. Just be careful not to cut yourself. Now I'm also going to cut the carrot into matchstick size. For the Asian chives, I'm not going to use a lot. I'm just gonna use a few of it, and I already washed this one. So I'm just gonna cut this one into 1 to 2 inches. That's thick. Then you can just add it here as well. Now we're just gonna prepare the onion, garlic, and ginger, and we will blend it later on. We just need a very small amount of ginger. And then for this one, for the garlic, I think we just need 2 cloves, since we are already using the Asian chives. So there. And for this one, I'm just gonna use half of it. So I already have a half of onion here, so I'm just gonna use this one. So what we need to do is peel the garlic. Just need this one, very small amount of ginger. For the garlic, just peel it off. And now this one. Is the Napa cabbage that was soaked in water with salt. So I already rinsed it with water. So now the next step is we're going to add salt in the cabbage. So I'm just gonna show you how to put it. We start at the bottom of it here. Put salt. You can actually massage it if you want to. Just make sure that you're going to put salt in everything. Just add salt evenly. So we really need a lot of salt for this one. Just put it here. We will be doing with the rest of it. So this is the Napa cabbage with salt. So we will leave this for 30 minutes and then later on we will be turning it over. Here is the Napa cabbage after 30 minutes. As you can see, it already have water. That's the water coming from the Napa cabbage, and also it is very salty. So now we are just going to turn this over. There you go. So just make sure that all of it will be soaked in the water with salt. There. So we'll wait again for 30 minutes and then we will proceed to the next step. So for this one, I added 2 cups of water and then I dissolved the rice flour in it. So I already turned on the heat. You just need to mix it frequently. So this one is already okay, so let's add the sugar. So when it's already mixed with the water and rice flour, just turn off the heat and let this cool. Now let's blend the onion, garlic, and the ginger. Then just add the fish sauce. This is just 1/2 cup of fish sauce. So it's already okay. So guys, this is our Napa cabbage after 30 minutes, or let's say an hour already. So as you can see, it's very watery. So I'm gonna rinse this with water and I will just make sure that it will be washed properly so that it will not be very salty once I eat it. So I'll be back. This is already rinsed with water and already drained. So now we're going to cut it into bite size. We're going to remove this part. And just cut it into bite sized. So just like this. It can be smaller than this, but for me this is the perfect size. So we're done. Now let's proceed to making our paste. This is already cool. So what we're going to do is add the onion, garlic, and ginger and fish sauce mixture. Let's add gochugaru. I like to add 1.5 cup of gochugaru for this kimchi. That's 1 cup already. And half cup. You can add 1 cup only if you don't like it to be so spicy, or if you want it to be so spicy, you can add 2 to 3 cups of gochugaru. So now let's mix this one. I can smell the gochugaru. It smells really, really, really good. So just mix it well so that all are gonna be mixed together. Smells good. So now let's taste the mixture. My hand is clean. Tastes really good. It's very spicy, a little sweet. It's also salty. It's really, really good. I want to eat the kimchi now. So now I'm gonna transfer it to my big pot. Let's transfer it here. So now let's add the other vegetables, the radish, the carrots, and also the Asian chives, and this one is the onion leek. So let's add all of it here. And let's mix it. This really looks enticing. Okay, so it's all good. I want to taste this one. So spicy. It's so good. Perfect. Now let's mix the Napa cabbage into this one. And you can use your gloves, or you can also use your hands without gloves. But for me, I want to use gloves. Just put everything in it. And mix it. Mix it properly like this and slowly. It's already mixed well, so we will put it in a container. I'll be using this container as this is actually an airtight container. It will be good for fermenting the kimchi. So now let's transfer the kimchi into the container. For this one, we're just gonna push it down just to make sure that there's no bubble. You don't want the bubble in it while we are fermenting it. It is done, and this is our final product. Actually, I will be leaving this outside the fridge for 1 to 2 days, maybe just 1 day. And then after that, I'm gonna put it inside the fridge. So we will just leave it for 1 day for it to be fermented. Also, I have kimchi to be eaten tonight for dinner. That's it for this video. I hope you learned something from this, and I hope that you learned how to make your own kimchi. So thank you so much, guys, and please don't forget to tell me what you think about the kimchi that I made today. And also, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for you to be informed of my latest videos. So thank you so much, guys, and 再见。